Back live here at Alterowitz Gym. Well, it's the set break in this GNAC volleyball match. Central Washington leading MSU Billings 2-0, 25-21 in set one for the Cats, and then 25-13. Jackets fall off a little bit in set two. We're joined now by Alisha Breen, senior on the MSUB women's basketball team. Alisha, thanks for joining us tonight.
Of course, I'm glad you'd have me.
Well, it's good to see you back here in Alterowitz Gym this year. I know it was a long off season for you, a long season last year sitting out, but we're glad to have you back, and I'm sure you're glad to be getting ready for your senior season.
Yeah, Sunday's the start of the game, or start of the season, and literally I've been waiting about 11 months for it, and I haven't been more ready, I guess.
Talk about what you're most excited about this year. I know you got to gain a new perspective, sort of being on the sidelines and helping almost coach the team last year. How did that drive you or fuel you to come back strong this year?
I really did. I learned a lot from my coaches, my teammates. Sitting on the bench, you see a whole different aspect of the basketball game, and I can't say I've spent a lot of time, especially multiple games in a row on a bench, so you get to see literally the game from a different perspective. So going in now, I've seen, how teams play a zone or play a man, how they play their on-ball defense, different things like that. So I think I've learned a lot, and I think that has helped as I've come back. I might not be there quickness-wise or skill-wise completely yet, just because I've been out for so long, but I think I'm so much smarter with the game itself, and that's really exciting going in, because I can make up for things that maybe quickness-wise I wouldn't be able to have before, if that makes sense.
Yellowjacket women's basketball right around the corner. The alumni game, I believe, October 26th, if I'm not mistaken.
Today.
So that's got to be pretty exciting. That's always a fun event in many ways, and one of them is it just signals the start of the year, and that's coming up so quickly. A veteran cast for you guys this year. Yourself, Riley Kane, a 4-year starter, Lexi Prevo and Grace Weeks, also seniors on the team. Vanessa Stavish back this year. You got to be excited about some of these senior and junior veterans.
I'm so excited. One of the best parts about playing a college sport is being with your team, and then missing out on that last year because I had to stay home because of my injury. Vanessa stayed home because she redshirted, Taylor the same way. You just don't get the same experience traveling, so getting that back and then getting to spend the time with your teammates, playing the sport that you love, you can't mimic that. There's nothing like that. And like you said, Riley, 4-year starter. Lexi's played 4 years. Vanessa's played 3 years, but had that extra year of practice. We have so much coming back. It reminds me a lot of my freshman year. When I came in, we had a very veteran group that had a lot of experience. So it's very exciting because, and even for me, once you're older, even though you go into a game and something might go wrong, you're like, I've been there, I've been through it, I'll be okay. And that's what's really exciting, is we have so many of those girls that I think the ebbs and flows of a game we're going to be able to handle very well.
Yellowjacket women's basketball will go to Hawaii. You have several trips on the calendar. I know this might be an easy answer, but what's the trip you're looking forward to most? Is it that Hawaii trip? It'll be competitive. You have some early games there, or will it just be some of the general GNAC trips that always prove to be competitive?
I mean, you can't say no to Hawaii because it's Hawaii and it's over Christmas, where it's cold here, it's warm there. But then just getting back on the road, on the road games are such a huge part of GNAC play, that if you can get some key road wins, and for us, we're going back to Western Washington, who now has a new gym, and then Anchorage, to get a win there is huge in itself, and the fact that our conference tournament is there. So that Alaska, both Fairbanks and Anchorage, is going to be huge for us. I've never been to San Francisco, so San Francisco is going to be wonderful. And like I said, Hawaii, you don't get any better than warm weather in December.
Well, you'll be seeing senior Alisha Breen back in action very soon. Yellowjacket women's basketball is coming up on the Yellowjacket Sports Network. We'll have all the home games and select road games for you live from Alterowitz Gym. You can check out the full schedule for the Yellowjacket women at MSUBsports.com. Alisha, thanks so much for joining us tonight, and enjoy the rest of the volleyball match.
Thank you, and thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Well, we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, it'll be time for set number 3 here at Alterowitz Gym, the Jackets and Wildcats. Stay tuned.